Nithyanandam, with the grace and blessings of my Guru, His Holiness Paramahamsa Nithyananda Swami, Swamiji, I welcome you to this video. Today I wanted to explore one of the most profound, one of the most common questions you or any other seeker may face in their life, which is, what is my purpose in life? No matter where you're from, no matter your background, no matter your religion, that question, we tend to gravitate to that question. It could be because we have not felt we've really lived. It could be because we've had such profound or even traumatic experiences, which propel us to want an answer to this question. Maybe because we're feeling unfulfilled and we are seeking that fulfillment. And whatever is happening around us is not giving us that fulfillment. Maybe you're pursuing your career, your passion, and yet you don't feel fulfilled. So what is my purpose in life is really a launching pad for anyone who's sincere about asking that question. It's a launching pad for the seeker, for you to delve into spirituality, to find an answer to that question. In Hinduism, the purpose of anyone taking a human body, a human birth, is enlightenment. So understand, if you are a human being walking on planet Earth, you do have a purpose, and it's a wonderful, beautiful purpose, a purpose of enlightenment, which means what? Being in oneness with everyone, everything, the cosmos, all the time, and radiating from that space of oneness. Now, Swamiji is a living enlightened master, an avatar, who is constantly in that space, who lives from that space, who operates from that space. And he's only here to help all of us achieve that space. So if you've clicked on this video, if you found Swamiji, then you're in the right path. Because if you're seeking your purpose in life, you are seeking in the right direction. It's your natural calling. It's your natural seeking that's inside of you, that's waking up. It's your natural awakening that's happening. For me, this was the question that really drew me to Swamiji. Unknowingly, I was thinking, what is my purpose of life? Purpose in life. I was living and working in New York City, and I had worked several jobs. Some were good, some were not so fun. But I started to understand whatever I went to school for was not going to give me that fulfillment. And I was even able to cognize that even my passion at the time, even if I achieved the peak of that, that wasn't going to give me lasting fulfillment. Yes, there may be moments of happiness or joy, but they would be fleeting moments. And I would always be thinking, what's next, what's next, what's next? And that is the nature of the mind. Not being fulfilled all the time. Always thinking fulfillment happens outside of you. But what Swamiji teaches us is that fulfillment is inside of you. There's nothing to be achieved. It's just you understanding that it's there and just radiating it. So if you're asking yourself, what is my purpose in life? Then you're rest assured you are on the right track. But don't stop there. Maybe you don't get an answer. Maybe what you're reading, what you're seeing is not answering that question. Okay, but keep looking for the answer. And when you find anything that gets you closer and closer, pursue it. If it's not working out, go to the next topic. Go to the next answer. Don't rest until you get an answer to your questions. And that seeking is what pulls us to the end, pulls us through the journey. That knowing that there's something more than what I've experienced, it's something more than what life has shown me. And I want it, I know it's possible. So, with that space of possibility, even though you don't know the end result, finding that answer to that question is the journey. So, Swamiji very clearly tells us that our purpose in life is to become superconscious beings. In fact, we're at a very critical time in humanity where we have the potential to make a quantum jump from being a human being to a superconscious being, which is the potential of all human beings. But we are not aware of it. We have no clue that this is available to us, that super consciousness is inside of all of us. And that's why Swamiji has come down to planet Earth to initiate us, to help us understand, and to guide us to achieving that goal of becoming a super conscious being. And the last jump, you can say, mankind did was from a monkey to becoming conscious beings. But that was just one step in the beautiful journey. But it's been a long journey. In fact, Swamiji has told us that it's taken, if you say it took 1 million years for a monkey to become man, it's taken us 10 million years to get to this point where we have the possibility to become superconscious beings. So you may be thinking, okay, what is she talking about? What is all this superconscious stuff? Well, have you heard of Harry Potter? Have you seen any sci-fi books? Have you seen Star Wars? If you've seen any of these things, it is not superconsciousness, but it gives you some kind of handle, some kind of reference that man can do so much more. More than just being creative beings. See, the peak of many of our existence is the creativity in our music, in our art, in our ability to speak, in our ability to run a business, strategize. All those things are skills. All those things are wonderful. But what if you had the power to walk into a negotiation and know what the other person is thinking, and to strategize and to negotiate a deal based on that knowledge? What if you were able to body scan someone, which means simply look at them through your third eye and see what ailments, what incompletions they have? What if you were able to move an object with your will? So all of these things sound super out of this world. And that's why we only see them in fantasy books or sci-fi movies, because people only dream about it. But the truth is, they are powers. They are available to us. Why don't we know about them? Well, it's such a sacred science that was passed on from guru to disciple over thousands of years. And because of many attacks on India where the science took birth, it's almost instinct. If not for Swamiji, we can almost guarantee that these sciences would not be available for mankind. Which is why the cosmos sends a being like Swamiji to revive that science, to make it available for all of us. So if you are interested in learning more, becoming initiated, receiving a body scan, please definitely message me. Go to youtube.com/Nithyananda TV. I'll give you some links where you can find out more information. Swamiji is constantly giving discourses every day where he's talking about the superconscious breakthrough for mankind in so many ways. You can watch it at nithyananda.tv. it's important. See, before you can want a superconscious breakthrough, you have to first know it exists. See, for me, when I decided that, when I was seeking my purpose in life, I was thinking, okay, should I become a lawyer or should I become a teacher? That was it. I mean, those are respected professions. But there was nothing beyond my profession. Maybe it would be having a family and acquiring wealth. But all those things was the peak of what I could imagine for myself. But after meeting Swamiji, the possibility is endless. Actually, you keep rediscovering yourself day after day, finding out what gets you stuck and how to break through that. And when you start manifesting powers, when I mention powers, I'm talking about powers that manifest after you receive initiation from Swamiji, where he opens the third eye and you're able to see through the third eye. And if you just Google third eye, you'll see that it is one of the most researched topics in any religion. It really exists, and it can do wonders for you as it is for all the people who've been being initiated by Swamiji. So if you want to find out more, definitely ping me. There's just so much to talk about, but there's actually more to experience. And that's what Swamiji is all about. Giving you and me that experience. Not just talking about it, not just us reading about it or watching a video about it. It's like you having that Kundalini awakening. You having your third eye open and manifesting the reality you want in life. Coming out of depression. Coming out of fear. Coming out of unhappiness. And just radiating where you're inspiring yourself and those around you. So I welcome you to learn more, and thank you for allowing me to share. Thank you, Swamiji, for sharing the science with all of us, and thank you everyone for listening. Nithyanandam.